Nobody has suggested moving the capital of the United States of America. It is absurd to suggest that that's what this resolution says. Let's look. I was elected at the same time that President Obama was elected, 2008, sworn in 2009. Since that time, exclude the Postal Service, exclude the military, the net increase in the number of federal workers is up more than 60,000 people. Why do we think all those cranes are being built? Because they have to continue to house more people. And it's a beautiful spot, and the refurbishment, it's wonderful. I love hanging out in that area. And I'm glad that they're doing it. But the federal government notoriously has added by tens of thousands of people, more and more and more and more and more. And its growth and expansion is hard to consume in the city. It's one of the worst places to try to transport. You try to drive in the city, it's very, very difficult. Despite the efforts and the billions of dollars that are going into the mass transportation system, and which this committee spends a lot of time working on, the airport is difficult. All we're suggesting is, with this amendment, let's do a cost-benefit analysis. Let's see if it's less expensive. The senior management of each of these departments and agencies I can see as having to be housed here in Washington, D.C., and the centralization of that is a good and positive thing. But if you're going to have rank-and-file members within these 320 or so departments and agencies, they don't all need to be in this metropolitan area. They're not now. And all this is saying is, before you just simply look to the greater Washington, D.C. area to grow and expand and build new buildings and do nothing, look to other parts of the country as well. That's all that we're suggesting there. And that's, if the gentleman wants to vote against it because this is his home district, I totally understand that. But for those of us that want our government to be more reflective of the people, I think you're going to get a different result when those employees actually live in those areas. I just believe that as a concept. And that's why I introduced the resolution, nothing more than that. And with that, I will yield back.